Across the world, there are statues that carve not only into stone, but into the very memory of humankind. From remote islands in the middle of the ocean to valleys once scarred by war. These silent figures tell stories without words. Welcome to 5W Explore, where history meets mystery. Today, we journey through 15 stone masterpieces recognized by UNESCO as World Heritage Sites, monuments that make even time bow its head. Subscribe and follow 5W Explore, where history and mystery meet. Moai, Easter Island, Chile. The Moai statues are the most iconic symbol of Rapa Nui culture. Carved from volcanic tuff by native islanders between the 13th and 16th centuries. Over 900 statues are scattered across Easter Island, many standing over 4 meters tall and weighing up to 80 tons. Often placed atop stone platforms called ahu. These figures are believed to represent ancestral chiefs and hold sacred spiritual meaning. Though their true purpose remains debated, the Moai stand as a testament to a unique civilization and masterful stone craftsmanship in the middle of the Pacific. 2. Dacian Giant Buddha, China. Carved into a cliff at the confluence of 3 rivers in Sichuan. The Dacian Giant Buddha is the tallest stone Buddha statue in the world, standing at 71 meters. Construction began in 713 AD during the Tang dynasty, led by a monk named Hai Tong who hoped to calm the dangerous waters. The serene seated figure represents Maitreya, embodying compassion and wisdom. Ingeniously, a drainage system was integrated into the statue to prevent water damage, an engineering marvel of its time. 3. Longmen Grottos, China. The Longmen Grottos, carved along limestone cliffs near Luoyang, form one of China's 3 greatest Buddhist sculptural complexes. With over 100,000 figures carved from stone, they reflect the cultural and artistic zenith of the Northern Wei and Tang dynasties. The largest statue, standing at 17 meters, depicts Vairocana Buddha surrounded by bodhisattvas and guardian deities. Alongside these are inscriptions and calligraphy that showcase 500 years of Buddhist artistry. 4. Ajanta and Ellora Caves, India. These rock-cut cave complexes in Maharashtra house exquisite carvings from Buddhist, Hindu, and Jain traditions. The Ajanta caves date from the 2nd century BCE and are famed for serene seated Buddhas and painted narratives of his life. The Ellora caves, from the 5th to 10th centuries, feature the magnificent Kailasa temple, carved entirely from a single rock. These statues are not only religious symbols, but timeless marvels of ancient Indian artistry and innovation. 5. Bamiyan Buddhas, Afghanistan. Before their tragic destruction in 2001, the 2 colossal Buddha statues of Bamiyan Valley were a powerful symbol of Buddhism spread along the Silk Road. Carved into sandstone cliffs in the 6th century, they stood at 38 and 55 meters tall, exemplifying the Greco-Buddhist art of Gandhara, a fusion of Hellenistic and Indian styles. Though only empty niches remain, UNESCO has preserved the site as a cultural memory and a poignant reminder of heritage lost to war. 6. The Great Sphinx of Giza, Egypt. With the body of a lion and the face of a man, the Great Sphinx has guarded the Giza Plateau for over 4,500 years. Carved directly from limestone, this 73-meter-long monument is shrouded in mystery. Who does it represent? How was it built with such precision in the ancient world? Theories range from pharaonic propaganda to astronomical alignments. But one thing is clear. The Sphinx is not merely a statue. It's an eternal enigma, half buried in the sands of time. 7. Mount Nemrut statues, Turkey. Atop Mount Nimru in southeastern Turkey lies the tomb sanctuary of King Antiochus I of Commagene. flanked by colossal stone heads of gods, eagles, and lions, built in the 1st century BCE. This remote site blends Greco-Persian iconography and stands as a symbol of human ambition to become immortal. The statues, some over 8 meters tall, face the sunrise and sunset, frozen in eternal watch over the heavens. 8. Borobudur Temple statues, Indonesia. Borobudur is the world's largest Buddhist temple, an immense mandala in stone located in central Java. Built in the 8th–9th centuries, it features over 500 Buddha statues sitting in quiet meditation amid bell-shaped stupas. As pilgrims ascend the 9 levels of the temple, they symbolically travel from the earthly realm to spiritual enlightenment. The entire complex is both an architectural marvel and a spiritual journey carved into volcanic rock. 9. Dacian Fortresses, Romania. Before modern nations existed, deep in the Oriste Mountains of Romania, a mysterious civilization once thrived, the Dacians. Among limestone cliffs and dense forests, they built massive stone fortresses, not just for defense, but as sacred symbols of power and faith. Each block, carved and placed with a technique no one can fully explain, just like the Dacian language. Long lost to time. Today, these ruins are more than just ancient stones. They are echoes of a people who once dared to challenge the mighty Roman Empire. UNESCO calls them a living testimony to the Dacians' brilliance and their bold philosophy of life. 10. Petra Carvings, Jordan. Petra is not merely a city of stone, it's a city sculpted from stone. Hidden in the rose-red cliffs of Jordan, its facades like Al-Khazna, the treasury, were carved by the Nabateans over 2,000 years ago. Temples, tombs, and reliefs blend Hellenistic and Eastern styles. Petra's statues, guardians of the desert, speak of trade, power, and belief in the eternal afterlife. 11. San Agustin statues, Colombia. In the lush hills of southern Colombia, over 500 megalithic statues guard ancient tombs in San Agustin Archaeological Park. Dating between 100 CE and 800 CE, they depict gods, warriors, and animals with enigmatic expressions. Their creators remain largely unknown, making these monoliths one of the greatest pre-Columbian mysteries in South America. Each statue is a silent puzzle, unfinished messages from a vanished world. 12. Palenque Ruins, Mexico. Deep in the Chiapas jungle of Mexico, a forgotten city slumbers. Palenque, carved from stone by the Maya, masters of astronomy, time, and the heavens. Its walls whisper ancient secrets. A king seated in what looks like a spacecraft, gods wearing the masks of birds. In 1987, UNESCO recognized Palenque not just for its beauty, but for the profound mysteries it holds about time, religion, and humanity's place in the universe. Here, every carving is a question, every stone, a clue to something greater. 13. Historic Center of Rome, Italy. In Rome, history is not hidden in books. It breathes in fountains and speaks through statues. Walk through Piazza Navona, or stand before the Trevi Fountain. You're not just seeing art. You're standing on the stage of an empire that refuses to fade. Each angel carved in marble, each stream of water dancing from stone, tells a story of power, faith, and beauty. Recognized by UNESCO in 1980, Rome's historic heart is a symphony of stone and water, where the past is never silent. 14. Persepolis Reliefs, Iran. The ceremonial capital of the Achaemenid Empire, Persepolis boasts intricate bas-reliefs carved into palace walls. These show processions of emissaries bearing gifts to the Persian king, an image of imperial order and harmony. Though the site was burned by Alexander the Great in 330 BCE, the statues and carvings endure. Their elegance reflects a world where power met beauty in stone. 15. Tikal, Guatemala. Deep within the jungles of Guatemala, hidden for centuries, lies Tikal, the legendary stone city of the Maya. Towering temples rise above the treetops, carved from limestone with exquisite detail, telling stories of kings, warriors, and ancient rituals. Every relief, every stone step bears the mark of a vanished civilization that still astonishes the world. In 1979, UNESCO recognized Tikal as a World Heritage Site, a testament to the intelligence, artistry, and sky-reaching ambition of the ancient Maya. From ancient divinities to lost kings, from silent guardians of empires to bold expressions of power, these statues are not just works of art. They are voices from the past. They endure wars, weather, and time, because they are carved not just into stone, but into the soul of humanity. Which of these statues spoke to you the most? Leave a comment, and subscribe to 5W Explore, where each monument is a mystery. And every mystery is worth uncovering.